I'm actually so excited to talk about this, and I'll tell you why. It's because I'm obsessed with learning about this. It is abandonment and how abandonment actually affects your brain. First, I want to start by saying that we all start with a clean slate. Our human brain, it starts with 86 billion neurons. I'm going to define abandonment in two different ways because you're going to be able to relate to it in two different ways, and that is when you are doing it, logical, when you are feeling it, emotional. When you're feeling a sense of abandonment, you are feeling discarded, left behind, undesired, unimportant, unwanted. Dr. Gabor Maté, who is a trauma doctor, actually also defines this as feeling like your caregiver is not happy or not present, which then translates into feeling as if you are not wanted. So the logical explanation of it is to leave something or someone, or to end something or stop something. Forever. The reason that I'm talking about abandonment is because it's such a core wound. It means think of it as a tree. It is the trunk, and there are so many branches that bloom from it that can relate to attachment styles, the relationships we get into, how we pick our friends, how we view ourselves, all come from abandonment. Let's talk about the stuff that I love, which is how it affects your brain. So your brain, like I said, has 86 billion neurons that you start with, and every time you experience a traumatic event, let's say for example on the milder side, you'll be losing about 40,000 neurons in your brain. What happens is it actually decreases your brain matter. The brain matter is divided between your gray and your white matter. Your gray matter accounts for about 40% and your white matter accounts for 60%, but your gray matter uses much more oxygen and requires more from your body. When your gray matter and your white matter decrease as a result of traumatic events, it actually affects your ability to think and process and then also act. So this is because your gray matter is responsible for your memory and your emotions, and your white matter is responsible for problem solving and thinking, and that's why these things can lead to issues with self-trust, ADHD or anxiety, things like that that you might deal with on a mental health level. So once our brain matter has decreased, it's unable to increase to its original size because neurons do not grow. What you can do is maintain your brain health through things like physical activity, brain games like Sudoku. You can read, you can meditate, which is a big one. You can also make sure that you're learning something actively every day. I'm looking forward to sharing more videos with you about how these core wounds really branch off into different things, and I will see you in the next video.